to find the hidden gold in his house. Tony bumps his head against the wall every day. His parents think he's lost his mind. The creditors think he's faking madness to avoid debt. While everyone laughs at him, he slips and crashes into the dining table. The table accidentally hits the wall. In the next moment, the ceiling cracks open and dozens of gold bars fall down. Everyone is shocked. It turns out Tony is naturally unlucky. He gets food stuck in his teeth, even when drinking cold water, and eating instant noodles without the seasoning packet. He finally gets a girlfriend, but ends up running off with his buddy. He doesn't want to drag anyone else down with him, so he jumps off the rooftop. This jump happens to randomly hit a bystander. The person is severely injured. Tony sighs at his misfortune. Not only did he not die, but now he has to pay medical fees. Then the law enforcement team suddenly finds Tony. They say the person he knocked down is a wanted criminal. He doesn't have to pay anything, and instead gets a $2,000 reward. Tony is ecstatic. Could this be related to the beggar he met? An hour ago, Tony encountered a beggar. The beggar saw his natural bad luck. The beggar asked for 100 USD to help change his fate. Tony, desperate to jump off the building, gave him the money. The beggar said before leaving that the more unlucky he was, the luckier he would become. Tony thought it was nonsense, but now it seemed true. To test his good luck, he went to the sidewalk and danced. In the next moment, a car sped toward him and hit him. Luckily, his body was tough, and he only sustained minor injuries during the mediation. The female driver was arrogant. She preferred paying the money without apologizing. Before the officers could speak, the driver increased the compensation to 40. Seawalner Tony eagerly agreed. It turned out that luck only turns after a misfortune. After getting the money, Tony happily went home. Coincidentally, his sister and brother-in-law came to visit. His mother worried that his bad luck would rub off on his sister, so she specially prepared a separate meal for her. Tony explained that he had turned his luck around and shared everything that happened today. His mother half believed him, but for his sister and brother-in-law's sake, she made an exception and allowed him to sit at the main table. Before Tony could sit down, the chair suddenly broke into pieces. His mother, who had worked all morning, spilled the entire meal. His mother scolded Tony for being a bad omen. Anyone who gets close to him has bad things happen. The family had no choice but to eat instant noodles. While eating, his mother asked why his sister didn't bring her child. His sister looked embarrassed, when suddenly, a group of creditors barged into the house. It turns out that a month ago, his sister's daughter was diagnosed with heart disease. His sister didn't want their parents to worry, so she borrowed €500 from loan sharks to pay for treatment. Now the interest had accumulated to $1 million. The creditors came to collect the debt. Seeing his sister about to be taken away as payment, Tony rushed forward to stop them. He said he'd pay the $1 million for her. His parents advised him not to be reckless. He barely had money for food. Where would he get $1 million? Tony was confident. He had made 40,000 from being hit by the car. If he got more seriously injured, wouldn't he make more? Thinking of this, he started slamming his head against the wall like crazy. After slamming for a long time, nothing happened. The creditors thought he was pretending to be crazy. They ordered to take him away. In the chaos, Tony slipped and crashed into the dining table, causing